Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Malika K. Fowler of Malika International, seeking to make all lives actualize and inspire through kind actions. I am passionate about inspiring change through interconnectedness and taking compassionate actions towards our fellow human beings. Today, I would like to continue the conversation about our human element, our human dynamic, our basic human spirit, and talk about attitude. Because what happens is that attitude is one of the key ingredients to our human currency, as I spoke about. And what is attitude? Attitude, it is all about what is attitude. Let's think about attitude. What is an attitude? You know what an attitude is, okay? It is, in my definition, it is simply the way we choose to view ourselves and the way we choose to react with others. The way we choose to project ourselves for people to believe what they think they might be perceiving about us. Or it's simply the way, like I said, we choose to view ourselves, others, our surroundings, and how perhaps we react or interact to that surrounding that we find ourselves, our coexistence. So your attitude basically relies on the way you're going to feel, the way you're going to be thinking, and what actions you're going to be taking. Those are three basis components of the human element. No matter what you think is, it's been proven from a quantum level, it's been proven from a scientific level, and it's been proven from a subjective level. It's the way you are thinking, it's the way you feel, and it's the way that you are going to react. And that reaction is what you're going to do. So the way you're thinking becomes that intention of yours. That becomes that purpose of your feelings is that elevation of the place where you're going to bring yourself to such emotional highs, to a place where you feel like, whoa, I am at a peak. I'm at a peak in my life where I can do this. And then you take an actions. And that actions follow through. So an attitude is not something that we can see or we can feel, we can taste or touch or hear. But guess what? Attitude is amongst, it's amongst, truly, it is amongst the most powerful and important thing in our life, because our attitude shapes the way that we get out there seeking ways to be interconnected or helped by people that are in positions that can do something for us. How are we thinking about these people? It is so powerful. So remember this. Just remember that each of us has a little control. We all have a control over our environment and the things that's going to happen to us. Whether those things are good or bad, you and I will control that environment. We decide what attitude we're going to project. That's going to decide the person we are. What we do might have complete and total, what we do, we're completely going to have a total control over the human beings we are. So if we choose in a situation to take on an attitude that is winning, people will look at us as winning. People will look at us as losers. So we have total control. It becomes the manner in which we chose to react, whether it's from an internal or an external influence. That external influence always becomes the misleading aspect But go back inside of yourself, because there's an internal influence that tells you, isn't right. How would you look at yourself tomorrow? Is this what you really want to be remembered at? As even though this wasn't in your favor, even though you're in the right, but do you want to take an attitude that people will see you and remark you as XYZ? No. So what do? You're going to choose to have a positive mindset to approach a certain situation in order to coexist in an interconnected world where everything is intertwined with everyone and you are all interconnected. It is extremely important to project for yourself a positive mindset. It's important to not give others the power to determine how you're going to behave or react to a specific situation, because you, at the end of the day, regardless of whatever influence that may be imposed upon you, you have the last choice to make, to react. And that choice is rightfully within your domain. It is only your domain. It's only in your place. So I want you to think about, embrace, and think, therefore, I think about that internal point of yours, that decision that you're gonna make, that is going to assume, okay? That decision you're gonna make that might assume your outcomes of your attitude. Do you truly want people to look at you after the day after as though you're out of control? There's a lot of situations that you may not be in control of. And even though you may not be in control of the situation and the outcomes, it's always vital that you project a very good attitude. Because what do you want to do? You want to always prepare a path where you can simply find a way tomorrow. And yes, tomorrow isn't promised, but if there becomes that tomorrow for you, when you are interacting with that person, historic, they can remember, oh, that person wasn't XYZ, so should I feel comfortable interacting with that person. Do not be the reasons against your own success. Be the reasons to propel you to the place where you really want to go, because our attitude plays an important role in the way that we are going to succeed. If we want to truly succeed in this world, our attitude plays an important role. We can choose to be influenced by our environment, but we can also choose to be influenced by our internal and peace and the way we guide ourselves. Because putting out a positive attitude versus a negative one, you simply will find yourself stressless. You simply will come to a point where people truly will accept you and would like to interact with you. So what can I say to you at the end of the day? Do not come to a quick conclusion. Should I say, do not come to a quick judgment about yourself. Choose your words. Choose your words. In a place where you're thinking, you're mindful, you're aware. Because honestly, everyone says this, an attitude is like a flat tire. And if you have a flat tire, you gotta change it. That would be the end of what I would have to say. If you have a flat tire, you have to change it. So change your attitude to be able to exist in an interconnected world. Thank you and have a very beautiful day. Goodbye.